Well, morning everyone. I know it's a way late stream today, but I just got off of work. Hey, Kenworth for life. That was quick. So I guess as of February 20th, I will no longer be a YouTube partner, and I can no longer monetize. They've changed their policies, and unless you have 1,000 subscribers, I can no longer monetize. Hey, Awesome Plays. Massey Ferguson. Everyone's joining. So last week we bought this Auger wagon. I think Hapco needed fertilizer, so I put some fertilizer in there. Works really well actually. You know what, maybe we should drop this right by the fertilizer bin, so if somebody goes there with a seeder, they use the stuff out of the Auger trailer first before buying more seed or more fertilizer. That's not really going to affect me much. I was making $1.70 a month off of YouTube. It's still kind of a bummer I can't monetize anymore. So I got 1,000 subscribers, which is a far distance away because I'm just over 200. It'll be a while. How am I doing, Massey Ferguson? Kind of grumpy, actually. Tired. But good other than that. Do I still like Farming Simulator? I love Farming Simulator. I wouldn't play if I didn't like it. Hey Fritz. It's actually a good rule to life. If you don't enjoy something, don't do it. And I'm not saying you can change it immediately, but work on changing it so you can do what you enjoy. There, we'll just leave that right there. That way we use the stuff out of the Auger wagon before we buy more fertilizer. Okay, so what was there all going on? It looks like there's a tractor out over here. And a tractor out over here. Oh, Challenger. We'll enter the Challenger. Awesome Play says I should start playing Fortnite. I don't know what Fortnite is. Gotta start engine first. Good idea. I barely have time play Farming Simulator, let alone another game. I'm gonna hit the gate. Whoa! A little oversteering there. Kenworth says he can't go anywhere without hearing the word Fortnite. I haven't heard of it before, so... Type in Fortnite, I might get more subscribers. Well, I first have to know what Fortnite is. And make sure it's a game I would actually enjoy. I would say I'll look it up, in Steam later, but I'll probably forget by the time we're done streaming this episode. Hey Kenworth, I take it you're not a fan of Fortnite? It's an internet-free game. Okay, so how do they make money then? Always afraid of free. How do they make money? By collecting your data, your information, and selling it? Not into that at all. What kind of game is it? Oh, it's a PvP? Never been into PvP games. I've played games where PvP is an option, but I've never gone into that part of the game. Cruise control going here soon. Yeah, I might take a look at Awesome Plays and see what it looks like. You never know. A game I should get back into that I always enjoyed was Oblivion. You get money when you buy outfits. That doesn't seem interesting at all. I'm assuming you get money, in-game money. I don't know, I'll take a look at it. Well, if I remember to take a look at it, I'll look at it. Make real money. Okay, so how do they make money then? That's what scares me. In a game like that, how do they make money? Where is this money coming from? They're going to collect all your personal information and sell it? A lot of free sites do that. Well, having said that, so does YouTube and Google and everybody else, but because there is no such thing as free. Hey Paul. You've been watching the videos of us trucking in the snow? Yeah, there's a lot of snow. So in a week from now, the videos there get kind of scary. Basically this last week, Monday, I was drifting the big rig. 30-wheel drift. Not fun. Minivan spun out right around that same corner. Must have spun out just before we got there. Scary black ice. Still beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, pretty much the first half of the week was a very slippery black ice type of week. The end of it got a little better. Awesome plays. That actually makes sense. They make money due to real life money transfers. So if you buy an outfit, you're spending £20. Actually, when you sell an outfit, you get £20, but the person buying the outfit is paying £30. £10 of that goes to the game. I see how they would make money that way. Yeah, Paul, we definitely live in a beautiful, beautiful place. It is a lot of fun to hit record. I got a brand new video camera this week too. So in a week from now, you guys will start seeing the video with a new video camera. I also have a microphone on the way. See how awesome plays? A microphone on the way. That's going to make it much easier to understand me, what I'm saying. Because some of the videos, it's hard to understand what I'm talking about with engine brakes and fans and everything going and high revs and everything. So $500 camera and $100 mic. Awesome plays. Right now I'm using OBS. OBS is a pretty darn good program to stream everything from, well, anything you do on your computer onto YouTube. Paul, it's much more than an 18-wheeler. I have a 30-wheeler. My truck's got 30 wheels on it. Much more than a traditional 18-wheeler. And if you're asking if it's tough to drive, not really. I went to school, really good school for it, and they gave really good information. Backing up a Super B, 30 wheels, that's a little tough. That gets hard. That's not actually technically a road train. They call it a Super B. So it's two trailers. So the first trailer has a kingpin, like a fifth wheel on the back of it. So there's no dolly in between the trailers. So the first trailer has a fifth wheel where the next trailer hooks into. First trailer has 3 axles and the back trailer has 2 axles. A road train would be a lot harder to back up than a Super B. Yeah, actually that's a really good comparison, Kenworth. Take 2 small green tippers and connect them to each other and back those up. That's very much what a Super B, backing up a Super B feels like. That is very, very, very much the same concept. Do a video of the truck. Yeah, Paul, I've actually thought of that, but in the winter, I'm a wuss. I don't want to be out there. Having said that, I did shoot a video yesterday of us pulling up to a scale. I walked out around the truck. I don't know what the video turned out like, but in that'll be 2 weeks. Friday from now, you guys will see that video. I've been shooting a lot of bonus videos this last week, so with a new camera, I've been testing it out. I haven't watched any of the videos yet. Hopefully their quality is significantly better, less shaky. And that video you'll be able to see the truck if I aim the camera right. I don't know if I aim the camera right. There's no view screen on it. Just guessing. And that was a load of 2x8s untarped, which surprised me. Just raw 2x8s, no tarp over it. So by the time I got here to home, they're pretty dirty. But customer doesn't want them tarped, I won't tarp them. Get paid $70 to tarp it. I guess the customer doesn't want to pay the extra money to have it tarped. I guess it depends what the wood's going to get used for, huh? Let's see if I can get... There we go. Yeah, actually when it's a little warmer, I would like to set up a tripod and have 2 cameras going, do some edited videos of me throwing straps over the truck, tarping the truck, you know, things like that. Doing my pre-trip on it, things like that. Either way, it's a really fun job. It really is. It's a fun job. If you like driving, and I mean like driving, really like driving, and snow doesn't stress you out, trucking would be a good job for you. I definitely like my job. I love my job. It's a lot of work. You're literally working 16 hours a day with only 2 hours of breaks. But when you love your job, who cares? So I guess I'll park this since the other field has a seeder on it. Unless all of a sudden somebody else comes and joins. I know in the US the driving laws are more strict. You can't drive as many hours in the US. In Canada, so in Canada you're allowed to drive 13 hours in a shift and work an additional 1 hour, so that'd be tarping and strapping. If you spend more hours working, it means less drive time. And then a maximum, you're only allowed to be awake and moving 16 hours. So if you take 14 hours and somewhere throughout the day have 2 hour break, you're working full 16 hours, stop for 8 hours of sleep, and then you're going again. In the US, you have to stop for 10 hours, and you can only drive a total of 11 hours instead of 13. And I try to use as many hours as I can. My boss doesn't make me drive that much. I try to drive that much. And if I'm out there, I want to be driving. I don't drive the Fendt very often. It's actually a nice tractor. Paul, actually, if you go down in the description down below, I have a link to my Instagram, and if you look on there, there's actually some photos of my truck on there. How long have you been trucking? About 4 months now. I'm a rookie. I'm definitely a rookie. I quit a white-collar job as an assistant manager and started trucking. I quit a job I liked to a job I love. And the funny thing is, I make more money. I work more hours, so at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same amount of money I was making because of the additional hours of work I do. As assistant manager, that was salary as well. I did a lot of extra work there too, so. Definitely happy with that decision. Or Facebook, Paul. I share the same photos on Facebook and Instagram. Follow one of those two and you'll see a lot of trucking photos of my truck, and, well, not a lot, but a few. Tiny little spot. Just watching football, or as we would call soccer. I'm never going to remember that, Paul, but I assumed it was somewhere from Europe. Hey Austin, how's it going? I know an Austin in real world. So Paul, what time is it in England right now? It's like almost 11 a.m. here. And Massey Ferguson's talking about football as an American football. Two different football discussions. Okay, so my cruise control is only set to 14 kilometers. How do I adjust that again? What team is that? I don't really follow. Ah, there it is. Increase that cruise control speed. Hey VRF, welcome. No, it's not you that's late again. I'm late. Oh, maybe that's what you're saying. Yeah, I just got done with work and I'm like, well, I'm home. I'm gonna do a stream anyway, even though it's late. You had to bring the truck to the shop for just a basic oil change. Because for you it's got to be like 2 a.m. Minnesota Vikings. I used to live pretty close to Minnesota. Oh, it's not that super late then. I don't know why I always keep thinking that. I'm like, redneck? Redskins? What city is Redskins again? I don't really follow football. American football or world football. Or soccer. The Super Bowl is going to be in Minnesota this year? Washington, D.C. is Redskin? You think I should know that, but I don't. So VRF, you're at your grandparents' place right now? Make sure you take advantage of being at your grandparents' place. Have as much fun with them as you can. Never really knew about grandparents. My mom's side, they passed away very early. I was super young. I barely remember my grandpa. Don't remember my grandma on my mom's side. And then my dad's side lived so far apart. We met a couple of times. Never connected really. It's nice to be close to your family. I did get a lot close with a lot of my aunts and uncles. And one of my aunts just barely passed away, and I've got another uncle that's struggling with cancer right now. Take advantage of your grandparents and uncles and aunts. Make sure you have fun with them. Memories. Memories are always good to have. Austin says that he and his friend are watching me live stream. Awesome. Now I just have to get 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize again. Kenworth for Life is back. Kenworth, we were just talking about my truck being in the shop again. Nothing wrong with it, trust me. Well, there's stuff wrong with it, but nothing that needs to be in the shop for. Just an oil change. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that I can't monetize anymore as of February 20th. Yep, 1,000 subscribers before you can monetize. Like I was saying, I got 200 subscribers and I was making $1.70 a month. It's not going to hurt me in any way. And I'm getting nobody, not a single person joining me on Patreon, so I'm not making money that way either. So, YouTube, I'll keep doing what I was always doing. Doing what's fun. That way it doesn't matter if I'm not making money off of it. And watch time, 4,000 minutes of watch time, that's easy. I easily get that. I get a lot of watch time. You guys spend a lot of time watching. It's just 1,000 subscribers. Like, if they made it one or the other, 4,000 hours of watch time or 1,000 subscribers, that'd make a little more sense. I broke the oil. No, Kenworth, I did not break the oil. It just gets old. What am I doing? Okay, so where am I bringing this? So field 2, 1, 2, 3, and these two down here need to be seeded. So I guess I'll bring it to field 2. It's the closest. Austin, this is multiplayer. Anybody can join whenever they want. Everything you need to know to join is down below. If you can get all those mods downloaded and installed. This map is a little bit trickier. You gotta follow instructions on renaming the map name. But yes, absolutely you can join. And the password is written there too, just take it literally. Yeah, 177,000 hours of watch time. Yeah, VRF, the hours of watch time isn't the problem. It's this 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I was gonna do soybean here, and I guess I'm in canola. Oh well, more canola it is. What's the map called? It's all in the description down below. Everything you need to know. It's even in the title, the map name. Coldborough Park Farm. I live stream every weekend. So usually, depending on work, I try to live stream every Saturday and Sunday morning. And sometimes in the evenings as well. Sometimes I get in extra streams. Right now we're streaming Coldborough Park Farm, Sandy Bay, and Northern Alberta. I think in the future, once we're done with Coldborough Park Farm, which will be fairly soon, once we buy the last 2 fields, we won't end Coldborough Park Farm, but we won't play it as regularly. Then we'll limit it to 2 maps because I don't stream as often as I used to with my new job. I used to stream on a daily basis. Okay, you have this map. Just remember that you might have to rename it in your mod folder to be able to play with us. It's just this one map because I started playing it before Seasons mod was out, before the big updates, and the only way to make it work was to rename the map to the, so I didn't lose the old save games, so it makes it a little bit obnoxious. The other maps we play are not like that. So if you play this map, if you have other save games with this map and you rename the map, you'd have to rename it back and forth if you're playing multiplayer or single player with us. So it does get a little tricky, this map. Just giving you the heads up. But yeah, we quite often have people joining. Kenworth for Life joins us quite often. VRF joins us all the time, especially when he's at home. Hapco joins us. Can't forget Farmer Joe. There's some people that regularly join us, but today I'm streaming a lot later than normal, so no one joining yet. Austin once again. Everything's down below in the description. Server, what server we're on, all the mods that we're running, the password to get onto the server, everything is down below in the description. You cannot find the description, it's right below the video. Hit the more button. Read more, I think there's read more button underneath. And then it spreads wide open, there's lots of information. Get that GPS going. Sure, looks good to me. Well guys, this has been a little bit of a longer stream already, so thank you guys for watching. Please do hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. We'll probably see you guys later on today in Sandy Bay or tomorrow morning. Or maybe we'll do Alberta tonight and Sandy Bay tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we keep streaming after the episode ends. So join us live and stick around for a lot more farming. We'll see ya.